Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily English Talking. I'm Linda, and I'm so happy to see you again today. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day, whether you're at work, at home, or maybe listening to us on the way to the office.
Hey Linda, hey everyone, I'm Jay. Linda, you sound very energetic today. Did you have a good morning?
I did, actually. I had a nice cup of coffee, answered a few emails, and I didn't get stuck in traffic. That already feels like a win. How about you, Jay? How's your day so far?
Not bad at all. I woke up a bit late, to be honest, but luckily my first meeting was delayed. You know those mornings when everything almost goes wrong, but somehow it works out?
Oh, yes, I know that feeling very well. And that's actually a perfect example of how people talk at work, right? We often start with small talk like this before getting into serious things.
Exactly, and that's why today's topic is so useful. Today we're talking about how do native speakers talk at work.
Yes, this is a topic many English learners ask about. You might know grammar and vocabulary, but when you listen to native speakers at work, it can still sound fast, indirect, or confusing.
So in this episode, we'll help you understand how native speakers really talk at work. Not textbook English, but natural, everyday workplace English.
And don't worry, we'll keep it B1 level, clear and simple. You can listen, relax, and learn at the same time.
Before we start, quick question for our listeners. Do you use English at work right now? If yes, what's the hardest part for you? Meetings, emails, or small talk? Think about it while you listen.
All right, let's begin with something very common at work, greetings and small talk.
Yes, native speakers almost never start work conversations directly with business. They usually begin with something friendly.
For example, when you meet a colleague in the morning, you don't usually say, "Let's discuss the project now."
Right. You might hear things like, "Hey, how's it going?" or "Morning, how are you doing?"
And the answer is usually short and positive, not your whole life story.
Exactly. You don't need to explain everything. You can say, "Pretty good, thanks. How about you?" Or, "Not bad, busy as usual."
Busy as usual is a very native-sounding phrase.
Yes, and it's safe. People at work love that phrase.
Let's do a short example.
Okay?
Hey Jay, morning, how's everything?
Morning, Linda. Pretty good. Just trying to wake up. How about you?
Same here. Mondays are always a bit slow.
Boom. That's it. Simple, natural, and friendly.
Listeners, do you usually greet your coworkers in English like this? If not, maybe you can try one of these phrases tomorrow.
Now let's talk about talking about work tasks. Native speakers often sound polite and indirect.
Yes, instead of saying, "do this now," they often soften the sentence.
For example, instead of "send me the report," they might say, "Could you send me the report when you have a moment?"
Or, "Do you mind sending me the report later today?"
This sounds more polite and friendly, especially in an office.
Let's practice another example.
Sure.
Hey Jay, could you help me with this file when you get a chance?
Yeah, of course. I'm just finishing something, but I'll look at it soon.
Perfect. Notice how natural that sounds.
And notice something else. Native speakers often say, "I'll take a look," instead of "I will do it now."
Yes, "I'll take a look" is very common. It means I will check it and work on it.
Another popular phrase is, "Let me get back to you."
That means you don't have an answer yet, but you will answer later.
Listeners, quick question. Have you heard these phrases, "take a look" or "get back to you"? If yes, where did you hear them? At work, in movies, or on TV?
Now let's move on to meetings, which many people find stressful.
Oh yes, meetings in English can be scary.
But the good news is, native speakers often use simple, repeated phrases.
For example, at the start of a meeting, someone might say, "All right, let's get started," or "Thanks everyone for joining."
And when sharing ideas, people often say, "I think," "in my opinion," or "from my point of view."
They don't usually speak in very long, complicated sentences.
Exactly. Simple is powerful.
Let's imagine we're in a meeting.
Okay.
So I think this plan could work, but we might need more time.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe we can look at the timeline again.
That sounds very natural and very workplace friendly.
And if you don't understand something in a meeting, native speakers will often ask politely.
They might say, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" Or, "Just to be clear, do you mean?"
Those phrases are lifesavers.
Listeners, do you feel comfortable asking questions in meetings? If not, remember, asking questions is normal even for native speakers.
Now, let's talk about emails and messages, because work communication isn't only speaking.
True, native speakers usually keep work emails short and clear.
They often start with, "Hi Jay," or "Hello Linda," not too formal, not too casual.
And they often end with thanks, best, or kind regards.
In messages like Slack or Teams, it's even more relaxed.
Yes, you might just say, hey, quick question, or hi, do you have a minute?
That phrase, "Do you have a minute," is very common.
And it doesn't always mean 1 minute.
It usually means, "Are you available to talk?"
Now let's add some workplace humor, because yes, native speakers joke at work too.
But usually light, safe jokes.
For example, joking about coffee.
Always coffee.
I can't start working without coffee.
Or, "This meeting could have been an email."
That's a classic.
Listeners, have you heard that joke before? "This meeting could have been an email"?
It's almost an international office joke.
Now let's talk about ending conversations politely.
Yes, native speakers rarely just walk away.
They often say things like, "All right, I'll let you get back to it."
Or, I won't take more of your time.
That sounds respectful.
Let's do one more example.
Okay,
Thanks for your help, Linda. I'll let you get back to it.
no problem at all. Talk to you later.
Simple and polite.
Before we finish, let's quickly review.
At work, native speakers use small talk, speak politely, keep sentences simple, and use common phrases again and again.
You don't need big words to sound professional.
You need clear, friendly, and natural English.
Final question for our listeners. What is one phrase you learned today that you want to use at work?
Try using it this week. Practice makes progress.
Thank you so much for listening to Daily English Talking.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
We'll see you in the next episode. Take care and keep practicing your English.
Bye, everyone.